Welcome to today's reading. This message is for the weekend of February 11th and 12th of February 2023, and it's for everyone, for the whole collective. Each and every one of us should be benefiting some information that will help us in our life, in our daily life, in our journey, and everything else that the universe and your guardian angels want you to know. So again, for the weekend of February 11 and 12, let us begin. 2023 for everyone. Let's see what are the major impacts that the universe wants you to know about. Wow, what a beautiful beginning. The Three of Cups celebrations. So many of you are going to be celebrating a lot this weekend. Happy birthdays to those of you celebrating birthdays on the 11th and 12th of February. Happy anniversaries to all of you celebrating any kind of celebration. I wish you the best of the best and a lot of blessings. And to everyone for this weekend. So celebrations, something wonderful, the conclusion of a matter perhaps, a happy get together. There could be a lot, but we will clarify to know more about it. Okay, so sleepless nights, worry, anxiety perhaps are coming to an end with the Nine of Swords. A lot of truth is going to come to light and release you from this feeling anxious. Something is going to happen, and I'm going to clarify to see what. There is an area of your life, I guess you feel defeated. There's nothing you can do, nothing in your hands perhaps. And no amount of trying seems to be releasing you, maybe relieving you. That's why you are in anxiety. Some of you are perhaps waiting in the outcome of something, or have tried to do a lot, and every time, every attempt seems to be the Five of Swords is a conflict to do with your karma, something that you need to go through. So all that you feel is that you feel defeated, whatever you're doing, even though it looks like you're winning, but you feel defeated because things are not in your control now, but they will. Time is going to heal you. Just give it time and see what happens. And I'll find out more about that when I clarify. Let's have a look at this Queen of Cups. Emotional fulfillment to many of you. It's coming. Something wonderful that you always wanted, you are going to get. Those of you who are water energy, prepare for something wonderful, a gift perhaps, or reaching your goal and ambitions and achieving them. Water energies, could be somebody water energy entering your life, someone wonderful, very emotionally stable, very capable. And water energies are Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So we will clarify that too. Now there is a new beginning. A new beginning that's going to give you a lot of realizations. You'll understand why all this defeat was taking place. You will understand why you felt hopeless, why you felt sad and anxious and not knowing where you stand. The truth that comes from the Ace of Swords is the one that gives you a lot of relief, a lot of understanding, a lot of realization. You go through that aha moment. Oh my goodness, that's why this happened. And a lot of victory. There's a great victory also in the process. So remember that. The victory is the best part of it. And then we have a dramatic rise in your money. A big rise that's changing things for you. It's making you really think about how to invest and what to do because of this large amount of money that might come to you. A lot of money is coming to the point where you are thinking what to do and how to proceed. But there is a lot of money. A drastic and dramatic rise in your money, not just change, but rise. So we will clarify that one too. What you don't see coming is there's a lot of rewards, a lot of expansion, and you need to be flexible and open-minded to what's coming. We'll put that aside. Now I'm going to do a new card, which I'd like from the universe to give me both February 11th and 12th for the whole collective. Just one card. The golden tree are my favorite. They're not called that, but I call them the golden tree. And it's all about the tree of life. Wow. Let me put my glasses on and let's see what the message here is. The tree of life is about wisdom, true wisdom, and making good choices in life. It is going to be so imperative, especially when money comes in. Why I say that is because when this large amount of money comes, you need to know how to work with it. You need to know what to put it in, how to invest it, how to deal with it. And just getting financial advice doesn't do it all the time. So you do need to really make right choices using your intuition, not only your mind and your logic and your intellect, but you need to use your intuition, your higher self. And if it's saying no to something that looks spectacular and very logical and very practical, if it's saying no, then it's saying it for a reason. The tree of life and your guardian angels have brought this card, this energy to tell you to make good choices based on your mind and your wisdom. And the wisdom only comes from your intuition, your soul. That's all the wisdom comes from. It doesn't ever come from anything else. It is very imperative also for those of you who are really struggling and not being able, having sleepless nights in regard to anything that's been painful, or feeling lonely, or relationships that are going not working well, things are going wrong. Remember, a lot of things happen because there is a new beginning destined. Always remember, especially in regard to relationships, and being honest and truthful with your position in life and your relationship. So if you're not happy emotionally, there is a deeper reason. Always remember that celebrations are going to be there. The tree of life is going to help you celebrate something wonderful. A lot of relationships are prospering. And finally, what I want to say is the celebration could be because of this money, some sort of promotion, something really big that it's making you really think about how to invest and what to do with this money. Something really major is happening, a lawsuit perhaps that you're winning, something incredible, and you're celebrating this beautiful celebration. So that is that. Now let's have a look at the sacred forest and see what it has for us for February 11th and 12th. For everybody, there is a beautiful, bright, gorgeous, wonderful new beginning. A new beginning that's destined for you, that's going to bring you happiness, color in your life, happiness. It's going to bring the sun in your life, a lot of warmth. And with the daffodil, there's a lot of beauty and a lot of abundance that will come together. Okay, so that is the beginning. And finally, with this role, what I would like to do is find out what your guardian angels want you to know. What is one message for the whole collective for this weekend? The truth. And the truth about it says, look for a sign. There's going to be some sort of a sign for you. This is your guardian angel saying, look for a sign. Just keep your eyes open, keep your ears even open. Sometimes signs come in words. I've experienced that so many times. So keep your eyes and your ears open and see what the universe wants to show you. I'm looking forward to this. Okay, now that we've established all this, what we're going to do is start clarifying the cards. Let's start with the happy card. Let's start with the celebrations and see what the celebrations are all about for the whole collective. Okay, so many of you are celebrating. It's worth celebrating what I'm seeing here. We have the King of Pentacles celebrating a beautiful person in your life, someone of earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, someone very caring and giving, and you know, someone that you feel grounded with. It could be somebody new that's coming in your life, someone that you've probably taken action in regard. Many of you are taking action, and there are situations where money is coming to you. Money that's owing to you is going to come back to you, but you need to pay attention to details. One thing in regard to this, some of you could be, this could be just the energy of finances. This has a lot of meanings, one of which is financial stability. And or perhaps meeting the one that you're going to have the happy ever after with. The extreme happiness, the 10 of Cups, is about happiness, having all your wishes and dreams and desires established. So some of you are buying your own home with the 10 of Cups. Some of you could be going through meeting the one, and you know, there's a proposal and marriage and planning to buy your home and start a new life. That could be a beautiful one that you could be celebrating that. Some of you could be getting engaged, and that could be a celebration. You getting engaged and planning to have a future with someone and start a life of buying a home and planning for family and so forth. That could be also the one. But there could be also one to do with someone of earth energy is going to be very supportive and very helpful in regard to helping you reach your dream. That could be also another possibility. Earth energies are Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, either one. The 10 of Cups is about extreme happiness destined for you. And I feel like financial freedom with it at the same time. So that would explain financial freedom. Yes, it's possible. Very possible, because we have financial freedom, we have money here. Both cards are about money. So future financial freedom, completely and utterly, being very independent, being able to buy whatever you want with the King of Pentacles. And this dramatic rise in your money can make all this possible. So that's that one. Okay, let's have a look now. Let's look at this anxiety and sleepless nights and worry, and look what's at the end of the cards. Exactly that. Again, repeated. what's now happening and what you don't see coming. So it's going to be repeating. It's going to be there's going to be a grand rise in your money. So prepare for that. Let's have a look at the Nine of Swords and see what is this sadness, sleepless nights about. Okay. It does show an ending. There is an ending. You will be empowered, and you need to choose well when you're choosing, and don't just trust anything being said. Use your wisdom. The universe is going to grant you a great, wonderful, incredible, extraordinary gift that's going to give you emotional fulfillment in many areas of your life, but it comes at a cost, and the cost is an ending. Something is going to an end, complete ending. And it could be somebody passing in some cases, but an ending. I say passing because of the Ace of the Swords. Always when they unite in a reading, the Death card and the Ace of Swords always show that there is an ending that is very severe, and in some cases a passing. Now, that is also, now that's one part. The other part is an ending to a matter that that's been stressing you, that you've been sad about. Perhaps this situation where you feel defeated, it's finally coming to an end. And that's what I said as soon as I saw the Nine of Swords. I said there's going to be an ending towards this situation. Now, this ending could be also causing you, of course, the sadness. But remember, you are destined for a lot of happiness. You are destined for the greatest love of all. If you have lost love or a relationship, you are destined for the greatest love of all with the Ace of Cups. You can't get any more higher than the Ace of Cups when it comes to the greatest. It's the only card that talks about the greatest love of all. And then there's the Two of Cups, your soulmate. But the Ten of Cups shows how happy you will be and what is destined for you. So sometimes when things come to an end, always remember everything happens for a reason. And look at the reason. I'm holding it up here. The greatest love of all that will give you emotional fulfillment in so many areas of your life, and extreme happiness and the dream life that everybody dreams of having. So many blessings are coming. Prepare yourself. That's what these two cards are. They're cards of absolute blessings. So that's why you'll be celebrating, because there is so much here for you. So this chapter is coming to an end, this painful saga of you having sleepless nights and not being happy. Everything happens for a reason. There'll be good news coming to you also. Let's have a look at this feeling defeated and not being able to do anything, this conflict. A matter of choice and leaving a situation. Unexpected money coming to you. I'll put this one here. Now, defeated, you might be feeling defeated, but finally you're leaving. Sadly, leaving a situation because you're not happy. Emotionally, you're unhappy, so you're leaving. You do know you got choices. There are choices. There might be one or two people there. But always remember that with the Seven of Cups, there are opportunities. But you have to know that there's only one or two that are real. The rest could be misleading, or there might be hidden agendas. So pay attention and use your wisdom well when it comes to choices. What you don't see coming is spectacular. A large sum of money. This has been showing in the last 2 days. A large, unexpected sum of money, which makes this all understandable. How this money is coming, and where your rise and drastically changing everything. It is unexpected money. Could be inheritance, could be a windfall. Do look at your money reading, your money reading according to your star sign, and you will see that there are lucky numbers for January 2023 in there for you. And of course, in the community section, you've got all the lucky numbers for all your star sign there. The December 2021, the January 2022, and the January 2023. Big money is coming. For those of you who are struggling and waiting patiently, I think the universe is going to provide now. This is repeating. It started repeating. Whenever they start repeating, it means it's time. Okay, so that also will help you in the process while you're moving away from something, sadly. And I feel like, to be quite honest with you, this sad moving away from something very sad, remember, you are destined for something greater, much greater. Emotional fulfillment to the highest level, and leaving a situation because you weren't quite happy happened so that you can reach to this level of happiness. So remember that too. Now, let's continue on and have a look at the Queen of Cups and see what the Queen of Cups is all about. Okay, so you are leaving for better. Emotional fulfillment you will find, and you will be victorious. Even though you might be in the process of thinking and asking a lot of questions about one challenge, you will overcome the challenge and you become victorious. So there's victory for you without a doubt. And I feel like you are going to be empowered, and you're moving. Some of you are moving for towards the light for a better life. Some of you are moving because of a job offer that you can't refuse. There's some new career or new offer that you can't say no to. Something that's going to be it's going to give you authority. You will be an authority in a leadership position. I also feel that with the Emperor, you are going to have the power, the control to have over your life, to do what you want and not be at the mercy of other circumstances. So I feel like you are going to be emotionally fulfilled. Once you leave a situation, things are going to improve for you, and you are finally going to have your victory. So there is victory for you. There is happiness for you, without a doubt. Remember that. Okay, now let's have a look at the Ace of Swords and see what the Ace of Swords is all about. And look at this, the last card. It was exactly what we were talking about, the Queen. It repeated here to show you that you will reach that emotional fulfillment and happiness. Now that could be also water energy like Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. They're supporting you. That could be also a possibility for some of you. Let's have a look at the Ace of Swords and see what it's all about. Now, all your soul searching and wondering, you are going to take action. And it could be in regards to someone of Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but you're working hard and you are going to get your clarity. You are going to get your victory. There are two victory cards here. These are both cards of victory. You are destined for a great victory. It could be a win. It could be a win, a windfall. And that's why there's a rise in your money, unexpected money coming. That could be. But there is a great victory without a doubt. Remember that. Okay. So now, what was I doing? Oh, yes. In regard to this Ace of Swords, a new beginning that's going to bring you a lot of wisdom, a lot of growth. Spiritually, you will grow. There is someone that's going to be helping you, uplifting you, either inspiring you, supporting you to move to the next level. Someone could be temporary in your life, being brought by the universe to help you move forward. There is going to be an idea that could be also put into action, and that might give you a lot of abundance. That's possible. Water energy here is very strong. Scorpio, Pisces, Pisces more than anything else because of the fish. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. I also feel with the Hierophant, abiding by the rules is very important. Sticking to authority and what is right, and also very important that a lot of changes are going to take place, and many of you are going into commitment. Committing. Some of you are getting engaged. There's a proposal or an engagement when these two cards unite. Somebody's getting a beautiful, perhaps ring, like an engagement ring, a great gift. But there might be a proposal, a commitment, committing to a better life, to upgrading your life. Some of you are committing to join gyms or health matters or spiritual situations or fun, exciting things in your life. The Hierophant can mean a lot of things, but overall, it is upgrading your life. A sector of your life is becoming more better. It is about upgrading your life overall, for your health, for your well-being, for your happiness, for your heart, for your for your love, money. A lot of changes will take place for you to have spiritual growth and a lot of learning. So that is all happening in this new beginning. It's bringing you a lot. Now we'll go through the seven of, was it the seven? The Seven of Pentacles, to see this rise in your money. Yes, you have to be careful. You've got to be very careful. When it's a situation where you're emotionally unhappy, the universe is saying, be patient, we are going to support you to bring you stability. But in an area where you feel defeated and there's no win and conflict, there is money owing to you. You do deserve this money. It's coming. But you need to pay attention to detail so that you don't make any mistakes. Very important, especially when this money does come. When you're signing documents, be very careful. This could be in regard to that area where you are feeling defeated. Money could be coming from that. So that is also a possibility. Now, let's have a look what else the universe wants you to know. We'll take 2 from the butterfly. Is there anything else we haven't talked about? The whole, everybody. Yes, you are leaving. Many of you are leaving. We've got the leaving here. You're leaving because you're emotionally unhappy and you are going to be searching for more emotional fulfillment. And while you're searching, The tree of life is there, like the wheel of destiny. It's going to give you the happiness you deserve. Spiritual growth, and that's what I was trying to talk about with the Hierophant. Spiritual growth to the highest level. There's so much you're learning. You're getting to know your higher purpose and why you're here, and why you had to go through certain things, why you had to go through certain relationships that weren't fulfilling, and you have to leave them. You will learn why now you're in power, and how never to lose the power, the authority you have over your life. You are going to go through a lot of spiritual learning and expanding your wisdom. Let's have a look further. Okay, loyalty is everything in matters of trust. When it comes to loyalty, to trust, to oath. Some of you are taking an oath, proposing. Some of you have promised something and you need to keep your promise. Loyalty is everything, and it's only with loyalty that you can heal. For those of you who are transcending or moving forward with something that you are planning to sort of continue, like, making an oath, getting engaged, promising to live happily ever after, or to love someone eternally. There's an oath, there's a promise here. And there could be a contract where you're signing an oath, a declaration. Loyalty is very important, and it's the only way to heal. Loyalty is going to heal the situation, being truthful. And that's what also the Ace of Swords is about here, the truth. What else does the universe want you to know, and your guiding angels? Okay, loyalty. Again, we've got the dog here. Loyalty. Chinese year of the dog. For those of you who are Chinese year of the dog, very strong here. A new beginning. A challenge is going to be met and overcome, and you'll be very strong and victorious. And the victory is here with the challenges. So with the dog spirit, you are going to be victorious. You are going to pass this challenge without any problems. And loyalty, again, it's loyalty is very important. You need to be loyal to what you love. Loyalty. The universe is stressing loyalty very much for those of you who are in between situations. Anyway, the ant spirit is all about time to collaborate, hand in hand work together. You will be doing well. There could be a business proposition or something wonderful starting, or starting a relationship, or buying together, starting a business together, buying a house together, collaborating, working well together. The message for today, for the whole collective, says that it's the sacred union. It's a beautiful card. A sacred union is about honoring and treasuring your relationship, for it is truly sacred. You need to know that your relationship is sacred. Loyalty is everything, and you should treasure it because it is truly sacred. That means it is ordained, it is destined, it's part of your destiny. This is your soulmate that you're with. So for those of you who are having issues with oath and promises and loyalty, you need to pay attention big time. When these loyalty issues come up twice. Okay, now let's have a look what else the universe wants you to know. We'll take one and another one. One more. Okay, so there is a situation where there's deception. That's why they keep saying loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Loyalty twice because there is deception. Somebody's not being true. Someone is wearing a false mask in a relationship and not being honest. You've got to be very careful, and you've got to be aware that this is happening. Some of you could be having the conflict because there will be a release of this, or something might happen. Deception is a major problem here. Loyalty is really like the universe is talking about you being loyal. For those who are in love, expressing your love, now is the time. It says go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Go ahead and express your love. This is the time. Oh, this could be the one, because you've got the one. I'm seeing this is showing me that this is going to be the one. You are going to be with the one that you're destined to be with. So express your love. This could be the one that you are going to spend the rest of your life with. And I see a lot of happiness, extreme happiness for many. So this also could be make the romantic gesture. It's okay. You are going to be, you are destined for extreme happiness. Now that we have organized all this, let's have a look at the message for today from the botanicals for the whole collective for this weekend. Oh, it just got stuck on my hand. Here we go. The lily. Oh, wow. I love lilies. It says majesty and virtue. The lily is the emblem, rare, of many virtues, good and rare. the majesty and virtue. How beautiful. It's connected to the Chinese year of the rat, and it is all about virtue. And virtue, again, loyalty, being truthful. So important, loyalty. And having the virtue of being truthful and honest. Okay, let's have a look at the Chinese cookies and see what they want to tell everybody. We got the first one, the truth for the weekend, 11 and 12 February. Okay, so the first one, it says assert yourself. It says go for what you want. Go for what you want. This is the time for soulmate connections. Birth of a child is likely, but soulmate connections, that's what we're talking about here. Soulmate connections. So if you are falling for someone and you think this is the one, that's why they're saying make the gesture, go ahead. And most of all, don't forget, you are destined for true love with these cards, both of them. So it's very imperative that you pay attention to this one. Assert yourself and make the move, or rather, what does it say? It's the ripe time for a soulmate connection. So connect. Go ahead, make the gesture and connect. Because that's what it says here also. Go ahead, make the gesture and connect. I love this. This is so beautiful together like this. There we go. So many of you are connecting and starting something wonderful. There is also the birth of a child. That is a possibility. Now, jealousy. Jealousy is a major problem in life. It creates a lot of disharmony in the world. It says, watch who you trust with your personal secrets and plans. Spend time outdoors and with nature to reconnect and replenish. Replenish. Also drink water to replenish. Okay, that is the end of your reading. I do hope you enjoyed it, my dear viewers. I wish you abundance of blessings and love and light to all of you. Namaste.